Hello hackers, ScootFish here, and welcome back to Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. So last time we left off, not really knowing what to do next, and we're kind of in limbo waiting, so let's talk to Kyoko. In fact, blah, blah, blah. Yep, that's pretty much what I'm saying. Ego searching isn't really my thing, ego searching, sorry. But apparently now there's a Nakano bulletin board. Go take a look if that's what you're into. Nakano bulletin board. So not this one? Okay, so that's just those Digimon cases. Nothing in here. Oh, there's the exclamation point. Bet you this is something to do with it. This bulletin board is packed with people's grievances. I hear strange groans during the night. I saw a monster shadow inside Nakano Broadway. Bizarre things are happening more and more. What's going to happen to us? The detective agency's got to be behind this. I'll just pretend I didn't read that last part. Okay. Oh. Hey, we've got another case to tackle. Hope you're ready for another day of hard... Hold on. What's this about the bulletin board? So people are saying this place is taking a turn for the even weirder, alright. Sounds like the residents have got a lot of pent-up frustration that they're letting out now. We definitely aren't lacking in people who've got it out for us. Once you're a bad apple in their eyes, you're always one, even if you're innocent. Let's see what we can do to clear our good name. What do you say? So, back to Kyoko? It's not going to affect Exomon for a while. Go be productive. Yeah. Ego searching really isn't my thing. Oh, okay, there we go. God, it's so weird how they do that. Where's the new case? Oh, okay, over there. Boo. Nakano's legendary Buster's difficult. Okay. Client is Kyoko. Case from Broadway management. Strange rumors in Broadway. Solve them with these guys. Sure, I guess that's what we're doing. I don't know what the heck to expect from this. Hi! I don't remember. Let's do it for her voice. Hey there, May. You're early today. Of course. When we heard you had something intriguing to share with the club, how could we not rush on over? May, calm down. You sound a little overeager. Sorry, detective. She's just a little worked up. That's May for ya. Oh my god, all the voices. That's May for ya, and I wouldn't have it any other way. And I see, it's all the same gang from our Shibuya Hirosaka experiment earlier, as well. Hee. Color me surprised to see you all still part of a cult club. It takes guts to stay around after what happened in Shibuya. Huh, that's all on May. After that experiment, she really started devoting herself to running the club. She's practically on fire. Yep, I owe it all to you, now that I know there really are strange mysteries like that lurking around in the world. Just don't say I didn't warn you if you get caught up in something serious. One of these days. Oh, that wasn't me. Oops. Oh, I'm doing the research precisely to prevent that from ever happening. You have to know what you're up against to survive. Everyone knows that. Anyway, I'm sorry to call you all out here when you're so busy as it is. No, it's perfectly fine. I promise. When we hear the occult is afoot somewhere, we can't help but come running as fast as we can. That's our job as the Innovative Occult Research Club. Well, I appreciate your vigor. Still, that being said, Tokyo has more than its fair share of occult phenomenon going on these days, so why bother coming over to our neck of the woods? Well, when you put it like that...
Isn't it obvious? Nakano is leagues apart from anything else you could call an occult mecca around here.
Exactly. I couldn't have put it better myself, Kenji. That's just what I'd hope for your out of the vice president.
Oh, May.
Yeesh. Kenji, you're not exactly doing us any favors getting her all hyped up even more, you know?
Well, what I said is still true. All sorts of weird, unusual things go down here in Nakano. I mean, there's the bleeding mural that's said to have blood gushing out of mouths and eyes in the lobby, on the first floor lobby, for starters.
Wait, did I read that right? I must have... whatever.
Then there's the skeleton pool, home to a pile of abandoned corpses that turn to bones overnight. Rumor also has it late that night there are people clad in white flying over the roof while holding a hidden stablet. And then, you've also got the mysterious fish rains that have poured down over Nakano for ages, foretelling imminent misfortune. All of those things remain unsolved, so naturally...
Funny you should mention those specifically, because I actually solved them already.
What, you did?
You already solved them.
What's this already talk?
This is my home base as a detective. If you tell me something weird is up, of course I'm going to look around. That's long in the past.
Aw.
Hee hee. Why the long face? I didn't say this case wouldn't be up your alley. As for your reward this time around, how about I give you guys my file with all the so-called supernatural cases I've worked on?
Oh, then, of course we'll do it. Tell us more.
That's the spirit. I fully intend to make use of your club's unique expertise for today's case. As we've already discussed, Tokyo has become a real hotbed for the supernatural, and it goes without saying that Nakano is no exception. The reports and complaints I've been getting from other tenants don't look to be letting up anytime soon, and so they've asked me to solve some. But even with my assistant on board, there are just too many of us to handle by ourselves. There are essentially 4 different odd phenomena going on around here that I want you guys to solve with your passion and your sensibility.
4 oddities? Okay, go on.
First, I want to figure out what's behind 3-legged Matthew, who wanders around these parts in search of something. Then, I want to look into Katakata, who roams the floors of Nakano Broadway. After that, go look into the Reaper elevator, which ascends from the basement to the 4th floor at 2 a.m. And last but certainly not least, see what you can find out about Mr. Tip-Tap, a spirit.
Oh, these all sound great. This is going to be lots of fun work to do on.
Oh, see, I just can't talk tonight. I've given these legends their names based on eyewitness accounts I've heard. Now it's on you guys to solve Nakano's urban legends, alright? What do you say? Will you go for it?
Okay, this is so exciting. I can't wait to get started. Everybody, we're heading to K Cafe to formulate our plan on the double.
May, wait up.
Those two sure can't contain themselves. Well, we better indulge them and head on over. Not like we have much of a choice.
Don't think you get to take it easy now. You're joining up with them too.
This might be a bit awkward to ask, but I noticed your assistant kind of just zones out sometimes. Is everything alright?
It's nothing too severe right now, but I can tell things are starting to get unstable with Scoot's body. Control over Data is slipping. Really, Scoot seems to have even forgotten what's happened there.
Well, fuck, I've just been running around like it ain't shit.
Well, now that we're well into the night, our time has finally come to spring into action. Since we're here, might as well start on the first floor.
We're going through every floor and checking whether these strange things are actually taking place, right?
Right. Since the reports of three-legged Matthew seem to center around this floor, we'll start with that for now and go from there.
Hee hee. All right, then let's get to work. Hee hee. Hee 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 hee.
What could possibly be so? Oh. Check it. What Digimon wants to get stronger out of the steam for Genkumon? Gosh, that's a hard one. Okay. So, just him down there. Yeah, I'm not. Don't you worry. I guess we're starting with you, man.
I figured out a little three-legged Matthew's backstory, so get this. 30 years ago, there was this popular Anita doll whose clothes you could swap out. Matthew was another doll who was her ex-boyfriend. Originally, he was described as being her fiancé, but another male doll that showed up later, Lance, a diplomat, became popular. At some point, Lance and Anita got hitched, and Matthew was relegated to the ex-boyfriend position.
A doll? Did I read that right? Whatever. I don't think it really matters. Where are we going from here? Oh, there she is.
It turns out there's an epilogue of sorts to Matthew's story. After he lost Anita to Lance, Matthew went insane and attacked Lance, chopping his body up and sending the pieces to Anita. But things didn't go entirely according to plan when he tried to send the final piece to her, a single leg. Because, as it turned out, Anita was putting Lance's body back together using forbidden dark magic. What Matthew did in response was attach that final leg to his own body, ostensibly in an effort to ensure Lance could never be revived. Ever since, he's apparently been walking around with much difficulty on his 3 legs, roaming about here and there, forever searching for memories of the good old days he and Anita once had.
Okay.
Hee hee. You know...
Oh. Wrong voice.
You know, I think Manaka and Kenji make for a cute pair, don't you?
Oh, but don't tell them I said that, okay? Well, you're help to the case. And you don't have an
Nakano Pradne at night feels really creepy. I mean, during the day, there are some floors I don't like visiting, but this is something else.
Okay.
Nothing really out of the ordinary here.
Alright, then on to the second floor.
Now, turn our attention to Katakata.
Well, there's time's a wasting. Off we go, hee.
Boy, this is so... It's not even music. It's like dead quiet. I'm not even used to that. Never in this game is it dead quiet. I just realized that. Okay.
Hee.
Manaka's such a fraidy cat, but she still loves it when Kenji talks about cult stories all passionately and stuff. You're no help.
I don't think anybody up against a spirit that could go 150 kph
Kilometers per hour? Yeah, okay. Sorry, I'm thinking miles per hour here, but
would have any hope of escaping. If you bump into it, it's game over.
I guess that is pretty fast, huh? That's weird for a spirit. Anyone in the bathroom area? Oh, they're both back here. What are you two doing?
The name of Teke Teke supposedly comes from the sound she makes when she moves with her arms. So where does Kata Kata come from?
Kata kata. From what I can tell, kata kata is derived from the famous Teke Teke legend. Teke Teke is an apparition who lost her feet in a train accident. She can travel up to 150 kph with just her arms, laughing as she pursues people. Kata kata is therefore an altered form that Teke Teke came to adopt after many years.
Does that mean we just solved it?
Nothing to report here either. Yep, let's make our way up to the 3rd floor. What'll we run into up here, I wonder? Only one way to find out. Let's split up and get to work, everyone. Hee.
Apparently that makes me nervous. Yep, I figured. Ugh, you seem totally bored, Lily. You're just spouting weird stuff now. Oh, wait, I had that backwards. Manaka... what? Manaka! How are things going with you and Kenji? How far have you two progressed? Tell me. What better time is there to talk about love than the middle of the night? So I'm trying to figure out what the hell's going on because these two are just on their own doing their thing here. So does that mean talking to both of them? Oh, I guess so. I can't talk to her by herself.
If you happen to meet Kata Kata, she'll ask, "Need your legs?" And if you don't give her the right response, she'll run off with yours. What's the right response? It's, "I'm using them right now." She's surprisingly cooperative, it turns out.
What? Where you at, Kenji, so you can give me your dumb response? This is such a stupid case. Gotta love the stupid filler cases.
Oh, hey, I think I figured out why she's called Kata Kata. Kata Kata originally lost her legs after falling onto train tracks in Hokkaido. So maybe her name comes from the sound teeth make when chattering.
Why isn't there anything special happening tonight? We've got one more floor to go. Surely there's something to find up on the 4th floor. Come on, let's head for the elevator. All right, come to us, O Reaper of the Elevator. Make thyself known before us.
It's past 2 a.m. now.
Why? Why isn't anything showing up? I called out to it and everything, but there's no sign of it appearing at all. This sucks. I hate it. I just want to see the Grim Reaper at least once in my lifetime. Is that too much to ask?
May, it's okay. There's still hope. Just keep it together.
Wow, I never took her to be the type to throw a tantrum when things go poorly.
May, we're getting worried about you. Why don't we take a little break at K Cafe? When we met up earlier yesterday afternoon, the owner said it was fine to use it as a break room. It shouldn't be locked.
She's not going to listen to reason.
I'm in favor of it. I'm beat. I could use a rest after all the investigating.
We can't. There's still Katsu to check. We have to check everything again, top to bottom. There has to be something here. I just know it.
All right, we get it. let's just go inside K Cafe for a bit so we can reassess the situation. Sound good to you?
There's nothing here. No ghosts, no spirits, nothing, nothing.
Oh, cheer up. Since when does the good stuff ever happen on the first day you do this sort of work?
What? I just want to see Matthew, Kata Kata, the Reaper Elevator, and Master Tip Tap.
It's okay, May, really. I'm sure something will come along soon.
Really? You sure? Eep.
What's wrong? You guys don't hear it? Oh, you guys hear it?
You're right. Is that the elevator?
Well, maybe it's Kyoko. But she's not the only resident here. Who could it be? Wait, maybe it's a cop.
That's that sound just now. Did the elevator just arrive on this floor?
It must have. It's the Reaper Elevator. It came. I knew it was real all along.
Tip, tap, tip, tap, tip, tap.
Oh my god, that sound. Is that Master Tip Tap?
But now it's a different sound. Don't tell me it's...
Yiga! Yiga! Oh my god.
Wait, was that somebody's voice?
What? What's going on? What are you kids doing in here? We could ask the same question. Why are you here so late? Late? Missy, it's morning already. I always come in here to relax around this time. Huh? But it's not even 4 yet. Well, actually, it makes sense. My grandpa tends to get up really early too.
Oh, I get it now. That's why the K Cafe owner had this place unlocked. So this guy can use it. Hey Scoot, what's wrong?
Huh? Wait. I seeing what I think I am? Is that a third leg?
What? What are you blathering about now? Those dentures. Oh.
Those dentures. Are they making that chattering noise because they're misaligned? You also came from that elevator, which would make you the Reaper.
Hey, who are you calling a Reaper?
And then the tapping.
Alright. Is it? Oh, there's May. Okay, I was so confused.
No! You mean to tell me that this old guy was the one behind all of those local urban legends here? You have to be kidding. Oh.
May's mournful cries could be heard all throughout the building that night. What a case, yeah. So, it looks like you guys came through and solved all of the mysteries. I couldn't have asked for a better end result than what you have found out.
What's so good about it? It was all just because that old guy takes early morning walks.
Perhaps, but as they say, truth is stranger than fiction. Get real here. Who could have ever seen any of this coming? Let me ask you something. While you were out running around solving mysteries, what were you picturing inside your head? Did you see things in a pitch dark? Did you hear things in deafening silence? Personally, in my opinion, I'd say such strong human imaginations are key to engaging in supernatural research. I feel like I kinda get it, but don't at the same time. Those are just my own thoughts on the matter. Don't read too deeply into them. Hopefully, having reached the conclusion that you guys have, it's given you some things to think about individually. Now, as promised, I believe I have my files to hand off as your reward.
Those won't be necessary. We'll solve those other mysteries ourselves, through our own efforts. Our own efforts and our boundless passion and imagination.
Oh, that's a fantastic attitude to have.
Wow, Kenji, that's actually kind of cool of you to say. Perhaps I was out of line then. If you insist that much, then I won't worry about.
Oh no, we'll still gladly take them off your hands, Detective.
What are you talking about? May, haven't you been paying any attention to what's going on?
So, do you mean to tell me you're not even a little interested in what's inside those files? Really, Minaka? Well, maybe just a little. If you aren't, then I'll just go ahead and read them by myself.
Hey, that's no fair.
Man, and here I was thinking I was actually cool for once too.
Aw, Kenji, you did great. Don't let this get you down. Just try harder next time. Well, I'm gonna take off now. Catch you two later. Looks like it's just the two of us again, Scoot. I didn't expect them to run off with only one of my files. Either way, we can now report back to the other the other tenants that those issues have been taken care of. Hopefully, that'll improve our standing a little. Those occult club kids are something, though. They're growing up so fast. Maybe one of these days they'll start to be friendly rivals of yours. That'd be fun, right? Ah, yeah. Oh, hey, there you go, a little something something, a little extra.
What makes me drag my old bones out here every morning? I wonder. This place feels real nostalgic to me for some reason, but I can't pinpoint the reason why. What the? Oh, Miko.
Okay, well, that was something. Board of training, let me put it... you are fodder. No, I don't know. So... there we go. What'd I get? Another farm expansion plugin. Nice! Chugging along. It's always been interesting to know how... oh, I just cannot read, apparently. It's always interesting how mysteries often lead and tie into another one. I digress. Great work as always. Get ready for another case soon. Ugh. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. If you guys enjoyed my stumbling and fumbling through reading tonight, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. You know, that YouTube stuff down below if you haven't already. And I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Peace!